Legend Total War here, and today we've got a saving a disaster battle playing as Tlaqua, going up against Malagor the Dark Omen, where our forces are just such a complete mess. I can totally understand why this guy had trouble with this battle. Like, overall, strong units over here, but I think this is sent in by a newer player, which we can deduct from the campaign situation. We're on the attack here, so I'm just going to encircle here and sort of explain. We can sort of gain some evidence, do a bit of, like, detective work here and sort of deduct what's happened. So it's turn 146, and he's only got a handful of settlements. You know, more experienced players on legendary difficulty, which this is on normal campaign difficulty. So more experienced players on legendary would have taken out half the map by now, right? Another thing to see is that he doesn't have his legendary lord active. Just sitting over there, and he's only rank 20. So to be only rank 20 and not really have many other lords that are high ranked leads me to believe this has been a very passive campaign where he's just sat around hitting end turn. And I think what's happened over here is that Malagor's come down here, declared war, and the guy has completely panicked. And the way we can deduct that is because most of the units here actually don't have any experience, especially the Blessed units. He's completely panicked and recruited all of these units for this one fight here. And that's fine, we're just getting some context, right? Now, in terms of the slans, he's got a life slan commanding the army with multi-entity units and some single entities. But he's got a high wizard commanding the mostly single entity army. It would have been better to have them switched around. Nothing wrong with it, but that's what would have been better. So what we're going to do here is we are going to make that switch. So this one here is the high wizard, and that one's the life. Okay, so what we want to do here is pretty much switcheroo to begin with. But then I want to make some more adjustments, right? So this one here is the life slan. Yep, okay, so then we want to put these two back in. And what else? That's this one. Give them these three. And I'll take that because it'll just make more sense in a bit. And give them that one there because it's regiment around. It doesn't matter so much. Okay. So yeah. So he's got level 4 slans for turn 146. There should be no reason why you're recruiting slans at that level. You should be recruiting them at least at rank 20, because you should be building plenty of these buildings. There's plenty of space for them. Determining the Star Chamber. Recruit rank +3 for slans faction wide. So usually by this point I'm recruiting them at rank 39 at the absolute max limit. But yeah, only being able to recruit them at rank 4, you're just not going to get as much efficiency out of them at this point. We also can see that there is absolutely no heroes recruited anywhere. Barely any of them. Doesn't even have a single Saurus Scar veteran. So yeah, just a really passive campaign here. But, you know, I'm trying to discriminate in terms of people's campaigns. I'm not like, you have to send it to me on legendary difficulty. No, it's not the case. You can send it to me on easy difficulty, legendary, very hard, whatever you want. All that's important is that it's an actually interesting scenario. Like, a lot of people will play a campaign and then on turn 4 get into a disaster battle, but they're playing on legendary difficulty, and they're like, hey, this is a really tough battle, send it to me. I'm just like, it's turn 4, I don't care. Just start again if you got into a shit situation. Much prefer things above, like, turn 100, because that's when things start to get... well, things are more developed and are actually interesting. Okay, now, let's begin the attack here. Can't auto-resolve it, obviously. We've got to fight it manually, but it's still a bloody dog's breakfast, right? So, what I'm going to do here is not control large army, but to put this under AI control. Now, what this does is not controlling large army disables each side, or each faction, from only bringing 20 units apiece. So that stops this army here from showing up at the start. Still have to deal with it, but it doesn't show up at the start. Now, what this does here, putting this under AI control, creates an identical but new faction that these guys are part of, and it's temporary, right? So there's actually 2 factions fighting them, which means both armies will be able to bring 20 units to the field. And the thing is, if I had a third army and we put it under AI control, that army would also come in because it would create yet another identical and temporary faction. Now, why have I given the AI command of this army here, and why am I taking control of this one? Because this one here is the most brainless. Every single unit in here is super easy to use for the most part, and so because the AI is really, really stupid, we give them the stuff that just is super strong. and we're going to take command of the stuff that is not super strong, that requires good decision making, so that I can try to preserve them as much as possible. All right, let's jump in here. Now, thing is with this situation is, like, the skink skirmishers are not really good against these sort of forces, so rather than just using them and getting them killed, which is what the AI would do, I'm going to try to keep them safe as much as possible, preserve their balance of power. And that's something that the AI wouldn't even think to do. Now, we've got command of the... I think this is the High Wizard? Yeah, we've got the High Wizard, because this one's got items. And what we'll do here with this... Yeah, this one's got items that I want to be using. So they've got the Life Wizard. They'll have 2 separate Winds of Magic pools. So he'll use Awakening of the Wood or Earthblood, whichever. It doesn't really matter. And we'll use Apotheos to try to heal mainly their army. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to move them back. But we want to spread them out as much as possible, because they've got the Vile Entropy ability. And what that's going to do is eliminate a lot of our ammunition right at the start. So, by spreading out, they just can't hit as many units with it. Okay. Yeah. This is a really bad army. Really, really bad. Like, there's just no rhyme or rhythm to it. But the other army is much better. It's easier to use. Okay, you're going to go out there and harass. Okay. So just keep them there until the Vile Entropy has been used. Try and make it so that only one unit gets hit by it as much as possible. And then we'll bring them back in after they've used it. They've got multiple uses of it, but we'll see how we go. Okay. So, initial balance of power is pretty good. But yeah, not only do I want to win this battle here, but I want to absolutely smash Malagor's forces to make sure that his army doesn't get wiped out. Okay, yep. Use it on just one unit over there. Cool. Just keep everyone else away from it. Alright. You guys come back. Alright. Don't see any particularly good targets there. Should probably use Arcane Conduit. Alright, if they want to send in the Harpies first, that's fine. Boy, we got low leadership. Oh yeah, going up against Malagor, he's a stinky boy. He reduces our leadership by a ton. That's why all our stuff are essentially like goblins. Look at this, 47 leadership. Shit. I took this one here because the AI is really bad at using burning alignment. And we should probably use it on the second army because there's a lot more melee infantry on that. So we've got a massive mess here. Really, really stinky mess. That's okay. It should start fixing itself up real soon. So same type there. Monstrous melee infantry. Monstrous missile infantry. Keep this one up front so we can buff the various units. Okay, we got stuff coming in here. Alright, these guys here, I want to move them out after the battle starts progressing. It's just not yet. And then we just got to keep a... There we go. That's what I was looking for. Just got to keep a close eye on the various single entities and make sure they stay alive. Don't worry about the Umbral Tide. Okay, need to get him over here. Pop these abilities down. Use these ones when needed. Okay, start swinging this way. Okay, they've used the second, what's it called? The Vile Entropy. There's Malagor over there. Get over here. Let's boost allied units. Okay, got a pretty hefty cooldown on some things. Okay, we got him coming over here. Can't really utilize these guys here until I get around their super fast units. Okay, Taking a bit of damage, but shouldn't be too severe. That's it. Start getting around over here. Alright. We could use one of these. But like I said, I'd prefer to use it on the second army, so I'm not going to use it at all. See, the AI will use it the first chance they get. It's not what we should do. Come on, skirmishers. Get rid of them. These guys here, getting some okay kills. Be careful that we don't hit our own troops, though. We've got some leadership issues here. Keep these ones out of it for now. Just don't really have any good use for them, apart from just being a Winds of Magic battery. These Tuskor chariots. Okay, maybe try to get rid of that giant over there. That'd be good. Good, got rid of the Tuskor. Okay, good. But now we start to move around the side here. Cool. The Carnosaur's running out over there. That is not good. Alright, anyone low on health? Yeah, that one is. Okay, Malagor's army is pretty much defeated. And our army is in really good shape. I allowed the reinforcing army to essentially take all the damage there, because we can heal them. I just need this to cover and come in faster. That's it. Move this to the side. Okay, now let's send a Heaven Wizard over here and maybe pop down the chain lightning on them. And what we need to do is just keep our allies under control as much as possible. Make sure they're not getting their Carnosaurs killed or whatever, like over here. That's really bad. Thing is, I don't have their health bars down here to look at. Got to keep an eye on the blue bars on the map, which means I have to keep looking around. See, the AI, if we put this under control, these guys would have already been routed off the battlefield. Because they'll just, like, throw them in straight away. Same thing with these. And, you know, they're getting some decent kills. Mainly aiming at single entities. Might have done a little bit of friendly fire. Just wait, a clump is about to form. This would be a good opportunity as well for this one. Let's got to move up. Okay, there's Malagor. Be good to kill. Okay, Malagor's almost down. God, look how scared it bloody got straight away. Got a few kills though. That one there's taken some damage, that's not ideal. Need some support. Good, that one survived. But now this one here is in question. Need to get to it. But this land's a bit slow. Also got this ability again. How did Malagor's still dicking around over there? Okay, it's okay. It's routed, but it's not dead. Don't want to overcast it. It does give us extra range though. Alright, fuck it. Let's go for it. Alright, time to use this. It wasn't exactly an amazing opportunity. Maybe I should have used it earlier, but screw it. Let's do it. They're here. And the good thing here as well is that most of the enemy units coming in just staggering in a little bit at a time. So how'd that one go? It did a bit of damage. Still got another one though we can use. Nice cluster over there. Don't really need to take away Rampage from the AI. They're not going to do anything different. It's really just about keeping their leadership up, I suppose. Which isn't necessarily a good thing, because you want them to rat, otherwise they're going to fight to the death, which is not what we want. That's it. Just try to work as much as possible as a team. You know, funny thing is, in this battle, we're the support team. Those blessed Saurus spears are quite badly damaged. Regiment of Nam, I'm not going to worry too much about them, because they can just be recruited again in 10 turns at the same amount of experience. Okay, all good. Okay, some giants coming in. We'll need whatever ammunition we've got left to try to deal with that. Of course, we might be army lossing them soon anyway. Harass those Ungol Raiders there. Okay, keep on healing damaged units. Let's have a look at who's the worst offender right now. It's pretty bad. I'll go for this one though. Oh shit, that one's way worse. Oh shit. Shit, he's gonna kill the damn Carnosaur. Get the Carnosaur out of there. Yeah, route you dipshit. Get out of there, get out of there. Okay, we gotta get over here now. Shit, these guys have used up all their ammo. Now the blessed Stegodon's in danger. Shit. Okay, might need to pop one of these down. Still got a little bit ammo left. Come on guys, get over here. Help it out. Shit, I'm running out of magic. Alright, don't kill the Blessed Stegodon, that's a really good unit. Very hard to replace. Okay, once again, just keeping an eye on... Oh god, these fuckers come over here. Yeah, it's okay if our guys here take a little bit of damage, they'll be fine. Just babysit the goddamn AI. I think we're really low on magic now. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Give them a bit of a boost. Ugh. Bounce power's still okay. Yeah, don't really need that one anymore anyway. Pull them out. Just use all these guys in melee. We need to make a sort of a final push. Shit, look over here. That's not good. I need to go and support this Stegodon. It's shattered, but if we can just get one more Winds of Magic, I can maybe save its life. Alright, it's gonna get away. It's fine. Don't need to waste magic on a shattered unit. Get over here, gotta get rid of this damn giant. This is why I say that the Blessed Skin Skirmishers or like Chameleon Skinks don't work that well with dinosaurs, because they bloody obstruct us as we're trying to shoot big targets. Anyway, there's the army losses, and I don't think any unit got wiped out. I don't think we did. Because that was the main objective. Our army's fine. But yeah, the other army might have taken a bit of a hit. Don't need to run down any unit. Alright, cool. Still got decisive victory. So yeah, now we just need to see what's going on with Weenie 2. And this is why we wanted to command the far weaker army. Funny thing is, I didn't end up using the other ability on that one. There just weren't that good opportunities. I like to get a nice big cluster of infantry and then hit them, but it just didn't really show up in this battle. There were a few times where you could have hit some infantry, it just wasn't that good. Ah, damn it, we lost a Feral Carnosaur and a Blessed Carnosaur. I just didn't see it happen. Unfortunately, stuff like that will happen, but at least we got through it. Because, yeah, the AI just doesn't try to preserve these units at all. And we didn't exactly have a lot of Winds of Magic. But, on the plus side, you're done with Malagor the Dark Omen, because his faction got wiped out. But anyway, hope you guys found this video interesting. Hope you learnt something from it. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.